I know you guys love Diary of a Wimpy Kid, but believe it or not, there's actually other books out there. I know, hold on, calm down, give me a chance. This is a website where it has 17 books for readers who love Wimpy Kid. So, if you like Diary of a Wimpy Kid, you'll like these other books. Let's see what they are, and I'll see if I ever heard of them. Number 1 is Timmy Failure. Never heard of it, never read it, never heard of it. I already said that. That cover kind of seems familiar, but I never read it. I have no opinion on this. Maybe it's related. It looks like it. I don't know, though. Number 2, The Last Kids on Earth. Never heard of it and never read it. Wow, that was good. But it does look kind of interesting if you're in grade 3 through 7. But yet again, never heard of it, but maybe you guys would like it. Number 3, The Treehouse Adventures. Never heard of it and never read it, but they're saying that it's related to Wimpy Kid, so it's gotta be good, right? Number 4 is The Origami Yoda Files. I don't even know how that's related to Wimpy Kid, but I never read it, so I have no opinion on it. It's like I didn't read any other book besides Wimpy Kid. That's all I read, Wimpy Kid. I mean, what's better than that? Why do I gotta read other books when Diary of a Wimpy Kid exists, right, guys? I mean, you gotta leave a like for Wimpy Kid. I've definitely seen this cover though, so I have heard of it, but I never read it. This one's the biggest one of them all, Big Nate. Now you guys might be shocked, but I never read this, but everyone talks about how I gotta do a Big Nate review or read the books and stuff like that. I just never read any of them. Diary of a Wimpy Kid was just my go-to book series. Big Nate wasn't. But hey, maybe one day I'll be so bored I'll read Big Nate. I mean, who knows? I got nothing else going on, so Big Nate might be the next one. I remember I would do my ranking of Diary of a Wimpy Kid books and everybody would say you have to read Big Nate. Hey, maybe one day if I feel like it. This one's called Stink. I never read this. It's like, I never read any of them. But it says it's a spin-off of the Judy Moody series and it will appeal to Wimpy Kid fans. That's great. It didn't appeal to me though. Here's another one. Alvin Ho. Apparently the character's been compared to Greg Heffley a bunch of times, so there you go. Never heard of it. Number 8 is My Weird School. Get ready for this, guys. I got a whole crazy thing coming up. I'm about to say it. Get ready. Never heard of it. I never read it, but if you like Wimpy Kid, you'll like it. I wish I heard more of these books. I read a couple other stuff, but they just don't have it on this list. Number 9, Dork Diaries. Yeah, that Wimpy Kid knockoff? No. If you're gonna read Dork Diaries, you just gotta ask yourself, why are you wasting your time? Dork Diaries is just for babies. I already destroyed that book a while ago in a video. What the heck is that? Time to burn this book in this totally realistic fire. That's how bad Dork Diaries is. Don't read it. It's trash. It's a knockoff. Even though I never actually read it, but it's just a knockoff and I don't like it. It's the Wimpy Kid, but for girls. You gotta read Wimpy Kid, the real thing. Number 10 is Roller Girl. Never heard of it. Never read it. And I don't want to. Number 11, never heard of it. Number 12, this one I've actually read. iFunny. Not the app, the book. I have all 3 of them. Well, at least I think there's 3. I don't know how many there is now, but I just have the first 3. And they were great. I still own them somewhere. I don't know. But I enjoyed them. I remember one time we had to do like a book report thing in 8th grade. And I had no book, so I just brought in iFunny. And the teacher actually got mad because the book was too easy apparently. So I couldn't read iFunny as my book report. I didn't even care back then. I would just bring in any old book just to get the report done. Number 13, never heard of this. Number 14, never heard of that. Number 15, Dear Dumb Diary. I've heard of this, just never read it. It looks like a knockoff of Dork Diaries, which is a knockoff of Wimpy Kid, so I'm definitely not gonna read this. Number 16, Captain Underpants. Everyone's heard of this, I feel like, but I never read it. That's right, I never read Captain Underpants. It's like the 3 most popular ones for kids. Captain Underpants, Big Nate, and Wimpy Kid. But for some reason, all I ever read was Wimpy Kid, so. And then number 17, I never heard of this as well. I know it's a shocker, and that's actually the last one, but I feel like they were missing a couple. I'm gonna get into the 2 that I read as a kid. Stick Dog, I feel like was a good one. I actually have it right here. I read these all the time. Yeah, I haven't read these in forever. Look at this. The dust is just really bad on there. But I bought Stick Dog 1 and 2, and I loved these books as a kid. Now there's like 1,000 apparently. Look at all this. I feel like they were missing that one. That one was pretty good, but then there's another one. I don't know if you guys ever heard of this guy, but he's called Fly Guy. And I used to read a couple of these books. They were just at my grandparents', but they were pretty good. Hope you enjoyed the video. Oh yeah, and also make sure to subscribe. I mean, we are just getting so close to the 100K. We just gotta get there. Just subscribe if you're not, and I'll be very happy. Make Stick Dog happy.